Hey guys, it's Billy here. In today's video, I'm just going to be quickly taking you through my Nitro 8 or my Losi Nitro 8. So last time you guys seen this thing, this was in kind of a worse state than it is right now, because this is actually the race setup. I actually tuned this thing all last weekend, making changes to it to actually make it handle better on the track. So, like, what did I change really? Well, I'm going to be going over the whole car anyway, so I'll get into specifically what I changed. I'll briefly go over the stuff that's been on there before, like these Proline suppressors. Even though they're completely bald almost, they still work pretty good. And I do have some backup tires just in case these completely go out. So, yeah. Things that are new, these front shocks. These are some team associated shocks. I only put these on here because I didn't have any other big bore aluminums. And the other big bore aluminums that I had weren't really that good. They were really thin, and they were like these. They had super stiff springs, and the eyelets wouldn't be able to take any abuse. So these associated ones I think are going to work much better. I did put a little zip tie down here on both of them just in case if the spring cups want to eject themselves, but I doubt it now since I have that zip tie there. So new stuff. This body I got from Thornhill RC. Someone was giving it away. Well, they were doing a spring cleaning, and I found this, and I thought this is like a pretty awesome body, so I had to get it. So under the hood now, we're running the same engine and exhaust from last time. We're running the SV1 Adam engine, not Adam Drake. Don't get it mixed up, because some people have actually they thought this is like the Adam Drake engine, but it's not. It's only the Adam SV1. And I'm also going to be replacing this head soon, but not just yet because it still works fine. Exhaust, Platinum, the Dynamite Platinum 053MR. Not really sure if that's the part number exactly, but I did clean this thing up because it had all this like rusty shit on it or something. Like it had like this like coat of like nitro rust. I don't know. It really wasn't rust because I could take it off with like a wire brush, but it still looks nice now. So I'll get some pretty good performance out of it, and it does look good, which I both like. Fuel, I'm gonna be getting rid of this soon. We're running 20% nitro, but with 9% oil, so it's got more power than just regular 20% nitro. So yeah, I'll be switching to the 25% stuff so I can get a little bit more power out of this thing, because this is running some very low gearing. It's running a 13-tooth clutch with a 50-tooth spur, and for A scale, that's super low. That's some really low gearing, and the engine doesn't actually get as hot as it used to with the 17-tooth. So I might be upgrading that soon, but I'm probably not, because I actually can drive better with this slower setup, or with the lower gearing. So yeah. Moving on to the electronic side, still running the same receiver pack. I'm probably going to be getting a LiPo soon, because these nickel metal batteries don't really work that great for racing, but there's one that still works good, and that's the one that's in here. So one thing that I really wanted to talk about, the throttle linkage setup. I spent the whole entire day retuning this car. On Sunday I retuned this, I spent all day on Sunday retuning this thing, and the one area that that took the longest part was doing this throttle setup. So as you guys can see, the throttle servo doesn't have to move all that much for the carburetor to fully open. As you guys can see, it's completely closed, completely open. And the best part is now the fact that this link right here is completely flat, or completely level to it. It doesn't get in the way of anything up here, because before it was at an angle, and it was like rubbing against this thing, something awful. It was just terrible. It was like you have to force it to get it open, and it was really draining the battery, I noticed, which is pretty bad. But it works much better now. I like it. You don't have to take a whole lot to actually brake the car. I can just look, it's in the car's in neutral. Brake. Didn't even move it all that much. So yeah. And the servos I'm running, you can't really see them that well, but they're Savox SC1258 TGs. Solid servos. They work amazing. Have enough torque for me, and they're just really nice servos. So yeah, that's all I really got on this thing for now. One thing that I hope to get with this thing is later down the line I'm going to get an outer saver for this thing, an outer saver for the air filter, and I want to up the number for the clutch bell. I want to make it like a 15, maybe even a 16 tooth clutch bell, so I can get a little bit more top end out of this thing, and it'll really show how powerful this engine is. So yeah, that's all we got for right now. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.